What is up, guys? Fahir here from AwesomeTuts.com, and welcome to another 3D game. Yes, this is a 3D game. It's an infinite runner, so to say, game. It's a cat jumper, or I name it Jumper Cat or Cat Jumper, whatever. When I preview the game, notice the effects that we have. So we have the water effect, as you can see here. We have the platforms automatically spawning. The cat will start jumping now, so notice you can hear the jump sound, or maybe you cannot hear because I lowered the volume a little bit. But anyways, the more we jump, the more platforms we generate, and if we fall down, we see that splash coming out of the water. We see a nice yo-yo effect for these platforms, like they are on the waves, as you can notice here. So let me just go into the scene and go where the platforms are. And voila, here they are, as you can see here. Notice the platform goes up and down, up and down. Anyways, as I said, this is a 3D game, so let me just go over to the cat so that you can see this is a 3D space. So see, the cat is made out of cubes and whatnot, and we will recreate this all from scratch. Now, I also want to take the time to promote my new course, which is this one right here, new Unity 3D course, which is probably the best course, not probably, 100% the best course on the internet for learning 3D game development. Because I say so anyways. And for you guys who are wondering how you can get the course cheaper, how you can, well, get it at the highest discount, well, join my email list. There are multiple ways. You can go here on my website and you can go to download the free assets. It will take you here. Then you will download, enter your email. Then voila, you're on the list. The biggest, the highest, the best offers and discounts I give to the people who are on my email list. And if you want to download the project for this game with the resources, the assets, and everything, go in the description below. That way you can also subscribe to my email list, and then you will be able to get all of what I am offering for very cheap, which is awesome content, by the way. Anyways, moving forward, this is an empty project I've created. This is another Unity here where we just displayed everything, so I'm gonna close it because I do not care about it anymore. And going here into my Finder, these are all of the assets that we need to import. So we have here the images, we have here, let me just rename them to images. You will not need to do so because you will probably download all of these assets and you will see the folders as they are currently. So we need to select all of these folders. So we have this .tween or .tween, fantasy skybox, images, JMO assets, models, script, sounds, and whatnot. Select all of these except this water fountain Unity package. You're not gonna select this. This we will need to import by right-clicking here, import package and whatnot. But for the folders, select all of them and drag and drop them here in Unity. Of course, it will take some time because of the models, because of the scripts, because of the everything that we have inside of these assets. Unity takes a little bit of time, so don't touch anything. Wait for Unity to finish, and voila, here we are. Just ignore all of these warnings that you get here. Don't be like, oh, I have a warning here, what should I do? Do not worry. Ignore them. You see here, on level was loaded, was found on Lean Tween. I do not care. Some of these plugins are or could be updated, but anyways, they can work and I don't care. We can create our game in the newest Unity version with all of these plugins, and besides all of these warnings that we are getting, we are not going to use any functions that have that piece of code for which we have that warning. So welcome to the 3D world of Unity. We did create our pumpkins and golems game, which is a 3D game, but it was very simple. But here, this is something like an infinite runner game, and we are gonna explore how we can create levels by using procedural level generation, how we can infinitely move the cat, how we can create the water effect, because you saw we have those waves, the water effect, you heard the water. When the cat fell in the water, you saw the splash and whatnot. But we will see how we can create that a little bit later. For the moment, what I want to do is, if I select the main camera, you can see here that the clear flags is set to the skybox. Now, what is this clear flags? What is a skybox solid color? Well, this determines what the camera will render. Notice here, this is a skybox, even though it's not pretty clear, but this is a skybox. If I go to solid color, notice how the camera view changed. It is only displaying the color, which is blue. And if we want to change it, we can click on this background. You have this color here, palette, and you can change it wherever you wanna change it, okay? So this is what the solid color does. Depth only, this is for using multiple cameras. So when you use multiple cameras, you can use this depth only. And for example, you can use the UI camera and set it at depth only, and then you will set here for the culling mask which layers you want to see, and the layers are actually here. But I don't want to get into too much detail regarding this. We will cover this in some other tutorial because for now we need a skybox. And I want to drag and drop a new skybox here so that we can, well, have that nice panorama that we saw in the preview of the game. So how can we edit the skybox? Well, we can edit it in this lightning tab. And if you don't know where it is located under window and lightning, and here it is. Probably when you go under window, click on lightning, it will be floating something like this. Let me just put it to float. Why aren't you floating, man? Come on, float. It's not gonna float. Let me close it and then it is gonna float. So now when I go under window and click on lightning, finally it is floating and you can dock it wherever you want to dock it. You could either put it here, you can put it here, you can put it wherever you want to put it, man. I'm gonna put it here next to the inspector panel. So let's talk about skyboxes, how we can, well, edit them. As you can see here, we set the ambient source to the skybox. Now, of course, this ambient source is by default set to the skybox. We can set it to color, we can set it to gradient, but I'm gonna put it back at the skybox. What is a skybox? Well, the name tells you. It's a skybox. It provides a sky in your game. As we can see here, when I go over, you see the blue thing. So the blue thing up here, this is actually a skybox. And we have imported here these fantasy skybox for free, or they are free asset that you can download from the Unity assets. I have downloaded and made them available to you, so we have imported them. And they are located in this material. So we have this Night A or 01A, Night 01B, Sunny A, and Sunny B. There are two ways how we can add skyboxes to our game. So we can either drag it like this in the scene, as you can see now, notice how the skybox changed, or we can simply put them right here into the skybox. If I simply put them here, notice it has now changed. You see we have the night now, you see the moon over there, we have these nice skies, and now it is clear that this is a skybox. So we can either drag and drop them right here into the scene or here into the skybox empty, or where this field for the material is. I can also put this Sunny A and I can put Sunny B depending on which one you want. I do not care, but I have showed you how you can create these effects. So here, as I said, we have the sunny and the night. I'm probably gonna leave it here. Maybe I will change it at night, but if I do, simply go and change it like this. Don't panic right away like, oh, this is changed, I did not see it. What should I do? Should I kill myself? No, don't kill yourself. Just continue with the tutorial. It doesn't matter if it's sky day or sky night, because that will not affect the game play. Anyways, these skyboxes create the mood and the environment and the atmosphere in our game. So if you want it to be night, well, you will put this one probably, or this one, depending on which night you want. And notice the beautiful moon here. And this looks awesome when you, well, add more elements such as 3D characters, maybe some fighters, and whatnot. Anyways, this was about skyboxes, and they are the ambient source in our game. So we're gonna probably use this one. The next objective is to create that water effect, which we will start doing from the next video. I will show you how with these standard assets from Unity, so we have here Water Pro, it is very easy to simulate or to create water effects such as the ones that you saw. Anyways, Fahi here from AwesomeTuts.com. Catch you guys in the next video. Don't forget to download the free assets and this project in the description below. That way you will get on my mailing list if you want to get discounts from me. So the best discounts I give to the people on my mailing list. And if you're interested, sign up. If not, I still love you. Goodbye.